I was tired. Francis Ngannou makes an excuse fresh off of his knockout loss to Anthony Joshua out in Saudi, claiming he was tired. More specifically, he made some comment. I didn't expect him to make an excuse. Of all the people, I didn't expect him to make an excuse, but he made an excuse. So it just seems to be a thing, and that's why I say he fits into boxing real well because he made his excuse, like all the other ones make their excuse when they may take a loss. Happened to Jake Paul, happened to Wilder. Fury, even though he didn't lose, but he should have lost. Ngannou made excuses. They all do it. They all make excuses. So that didn't surprise me. It just surprised me coming from him because I figured he had something more about him, but he got the payday off Fury. He was riding off a high. He knew he won that fight. He went in there against Joshua thinking he was going to do something, and I covered it. And I said, it's different styles, man. Joshua is not going to fight like Fury. And the only reason Fury was that successful is because Fury was trying to fight Ngannou like he was fighting Wilder, which made no damn sense because Wilder's got bird legs. The leaning and all that was going to work against the Wilder. It wasn't going to work with tree trunk leg Ngannou. Fury fought the wrong fight. He fought stupid. And he was landing, but he fought stupid going inside because Ngannou was way more effective inside than I think Fury anticipated, which made no damn sense. But against Joshua, I even said Joshua is a range fighter. He can fight, and he's shown he can fight at range. It's when people get in that they start banging on him. That meant Ngannou had to get inside, and I covered that too. I didn't think he was going to be able to because I figured that Joshua has improved enough to be able to keep this guy off him, and that's exactly what you saw because you saw that against All In Volin most recently. And Joshua has, for whatever reason, whether it's trainer or just his mind, he's flipped it to understand the kind of fighter he is. He understands the kind of guy he was when he took care of Klitschko, right? So I think he's mentally in the better place of keep the guy off you and you're safe. Where he's going to have trouble is somebody who gets inside, period. That's what we see. Ngannou had the ability to do it, but he didn't pull it off. His excuse most recently, and I'll quote what he said, but his excuse is basically because he was tired. Quote, listen, we both fought 3 a.m. What I think happened is they gave me to the arena very early. Like my pickup time was 10:30 p.m. to go to the arena. And then when we get to the arena, they tell us that we schedule around 1:45 a.m., right? They come to the locker around 1 a.m. Joshua's around 1. I'm like, okay, are we fighting at the same time? How come I have a pickup time? Okay. I don't know when he says they. He didn't give names. Who are we talking about? They? Is it your team? Is it the venue? Why would the venue do it? Is it the Saudis? Who is it when we say they? Who is it that, and why did you have to do that, right? Why didn't you just say, you know what, I'm just going to hang out? I'm cool. I know when the start time for the fight is. I'll show up when I'm ready. That's what most of these other fighters do. Remember Broner showing up in there dancing prior to Maidana? Of course, he got beat down. But the point is, he showed up when he felt like it. And then, I go, whatever. So, but Ngannou's like, I don't know what the hell he was thinking. It's like, why can't you say no? You're a grown-ass man. Say no, and I'll show up when I show up. Yeah, I'm going to show up, but it's when I feel like showing up, not when you say, I don't know. They do this kind of trick to get you tired. I was like, cool. I was like, bro, it's okay. I didn't know how important it was to the fight day that I had to get there 2 hours before. Again, he's not clarifying who's talking and who's telling him these things, but he's a grown-ass man. Why are you allowing that to happen? But bottom line is that I saw what happened between the two of them. I didn't see a tired Ngannou. I saw a Ngannou that was out of his class. No matter what, Joshua had an answer for everything that was coming at him because Joshua knew he had to just keep Ngannou off him, and Ngannou had no game plan if Ngannou couldn't get inside. That's what happened. Joshua basically kept him off, and when Ngannou did, for the brief moments he did get inside, Joshua made sure to get the hell out of there. So I just felt like Joshua showed he was a superior boxer that night. That's all we saw. And it proved Tyson Fury fought like a damn idiot. That's all we saw. It wasn't, I think people were overrating Ngannou like crazy based on the performance against Fury, which I said was more about Fury not showing the hell up than anything Ngannou was doing, because I wasn't overly impressed. I said this on my coverage when I covered Fury Ngannou. I said, I don't see that Ngannou did anything spectacular. It was really more about Fury looking like shit, not anything Ngannou did spectacular. That's what you saw here. He didn't look spectacular against Joshua. The difference is Joshua took the man serious. Joshua fought him like he needed to, and Joshua showed there's levels to this. So he can hold that excuse if that's what he wants to do. It's his lie, tell it how you want it, as a friend used to say. But that's what Ngannou's saying, is that the reason he got knocked the fuck out is because he was tired, because somebody told a grown-ass man when he had to show up to the venue. Nobody knows who he's talking about. This was on the MMA Hour with Ariel Hawani. If you want to check that out, it's on YouTube. I do recommend you do if you want a good laugh.